Mr. DJ Rose, Verkeezy, and C's. Welcome you to the No More Black Tears podcast.
Black tears that's heaven sent. Barack the first black president. I love my black skin. I love walking in black excellence. Black power, let's represent. All black, that's evident. I'm sure MLK and Malcolm X both didn't die for the hell of it. Strap a seatbelt, go and settle land. What makes you think that we would sell our land? We wouldn't sell out now. What makes you think that we would go ahead and try to sell out then? No more black tears, black on black kids. Love us as is, love with passion. Paying black bills, learning black skills, making black meals. Black is backing. Big shout out to Fred Hampton. I'm black and proud like I'm James Brown, but I ain't doing no acting. My people here from the motherland. This podcast now active.
No more black tears. No more black tears. We back again. We back again. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all happened in a week, man, but we do it for the people and we do it for our people. We got Verteez and we got Nicole in the house, man. Mr. DJ Rose. You know what I'm saying? What we talking about tonight, Verteez?
Well, you know, money makes the world go around, man, and we was blessed this past week that the great Jay-Z gave GQ an interview, which he very rarely does stuff like that. And in the interview, he talked about many different stuff, but one of the things he talked about was the depiction of money and how money can be viewed amongst people. And he basically was saying, like, you know, people think millionaires are evil, and he said, so he doesn't understand that. So if I have $9,999, I'm good, but the minute I get an extra dollar, I become evil. He was like, nah, he don't think that's how it works. He feel like your morals and who you are dictate that, not how much money you have. I thought it was an interesting statement and conversation. I say this, I talked to MGH, man, and I feel like he tried to undersell it because I don't think most people say millionaires are inherently evil. Now, when you start getting like 500 million, yeah, people kind of start looking at you kind of funny. Me, if you got $1 billion, that's why I started saying something wrong, bro. Because I just feel like once we start getting to a certain amount of money, I don't know how you could be inherently a great person or a good person and you have that amount of wealth when you finally, like, when people actually break down what some of this wealth, when you start getting to billions of dollars, like how much it is, how hard it is to lose that amount of money, and you not out here doing great works. And I know me and MJ had a conversation, and some people made the argument, well, you don't know what this person's doing and that person's doing. Well, I ain't gonna lie, it's 2026, man. You can't do great shit without people knowing, bro. Like, we hear stories of Shaq all the fucking time. There's a famous story of Shaq was driving. A bitch car broke down. He helped push the bitch car to the side of the road and bought the bitch a new car. Then there was another bitch. That motherfucker moved somewhere. Something happened. Her house burned down. This nigga Shaq bought that bitch a new house and furnished it. And Shaq has not told these stories. The people that it happened who hasn't told these stories, these are other people who are connected to these people who heard these stories somehow. Because when you're doing great deeds like that, you ain't even got to talk about it. Because other people going to talk about it. Because not everyone is doing that kind of stuff. So, and I'm not saying Jay-Z probably don't have no charities, but when it comes to some of these billionaires, I'm be honest, some of these charities, they be kind of funny. Like, you know, C's ain't here to really explain it, but some of these be kind of like tax write-offs and all kind of stuff like that.
Some of them, all of them.
You know?
All of them. I mean, when you make that level of money, you got to get rid of some money. That's period. So they definitely do probably a lot of charitable events that you probably don't see behind the scenes. That's not the argument. I think the discussion that is being posed is he feel like people are telling him because he's a millionaire or billionaire or wherever they are.
He's a billionaire.
They're a billionaire now.
Him and his wife are billionaires separately.
The thought process is that people with money are inherently not good people. I won't say that I agree with you. I don't think that's true. Another person that you can bring up is Cat Williams. Anybody that talks about celebrity, regular people, all his encounters, I was always taught your deeds follow you. Your actions and your character speak for itself. Somebody can have a lot of good stuff to say about you before they even have met you or walked in a room with you based off of a lot of conversations they've had. Your reputation speaks for itself. I'm not saying they got a bad reputation. My question is, Why did it come up in the conversation? Who brought it up? Did he bring up money and character, or did the interviewer ask a question that brought this conversation up?
He brought it up himself because he was talking about all the stuff he's heard from, like, you know, how his name been in the news here, name been in the news here. So I guess he wanted to address some of this stuff. But to what you were saying, your deeds follow you. Hey man, yeah, we haven't heard bad stuff about you, but we haven't heard a whole bunch of good shit. And let me keep it real. There's a lot of celebrities with that kind of money that we constantly hear good shit about.
Sure.
Like we constantly, like I heard Marshawn Lynch, who don't even have nowhere near the money as some of these other people. He go to Oakland every year and do food drives and stuff. And someone said, well, "Damn, why Marshawn don't talk about it?" Man, he done took people and he said, "Man, y'all got. Hey, I'm gonna let the media come, but y'all can't write about it. Y'all can't record it. If y'all want to, because I forgot what it was. It was some white person who worked for NFL Network. He wanted to know what Marshawn Lynch was doing for Thanksgiving."
But see, the people in his hometown know, even if the general public don't know, the people in these hometowns, what are you doing in your hometown when you make it like that? There's a lot of these people, like you said, of different financial backgrounds. They go back to their hometown. They do something, but I'm not saying it's an obligation, and that's what I was going to say next. He ain't obligated to do a damn thing for nobody. It's his money. I don't give a damn.
That. Once you get to a certain level, you are obligated to help the people, man.
You're not obligated to do nothing. You are a good person if you choose to do something. Your moral standards, as he said, would make him decide whether he thinks something is. Because I've also had the conversation with some very affluent and financially better off people, and the conversation has been they have to really, I mean, hate to get spiritual, they have to pray and ask God for discernment of knowing who to help. Because sometimes you're a target. Now you got money. You know how many people probably email them, call them, text them, begging for stuff. Look, the man put his tickets on sale. It was niggas out here already on the videos talking about, hey man, don't call me, don't text me, don't ask me if I got some tickets. Nigga, I don't got no tickets. I don't even have my own tickets because you're already looking out for a handout. I don't remember what that rapper's name is that did that interview on the Breakfast Club, and he was joking about how his wife wanted him to get him Beyonce tickets. It wasn't Benny Siegel. What's
yeah. I saw that interview.
Memphis Bleak.
Yeah.
He's like, man, she got me in trouble calling him asking for Beyonce tickets. He's like, I don't got no damn Beyonce tickets. I think we assume, but there is still business. Did. I'm not saying he didn't, but I'm not saying he didn't. I'm saying is how many other motherfuckers is calling his phone and calling people around him asking for the same shit. Yeah. So then am I a bad person because I finally say no?
Nah.
Oprah has had that same conversation before.
I don't think that makes you a bad person.
Went on her damn TV show and said at some point she had to start telling her family, no. So if they got to do it with their family, you know they finna do that shit to regular people, bro. See,
but I don't think that make you a bad person. I don't think you saying no in situations make you a bad person. What I'm saying is, what are you doing though? Because I feel like if we're being spiritual, like as Christians, we supposed to help the world.
We are.
So if you ain't doing shit, yes, you a bad person. If you sit on $1 billion and you ain't giving, and I'm not talking about these charities that, to be honest, it's funny money. I'm talking about you genuinely helping the community. Whether it's your community, whether it's people that look like you, whether it's whatever.
Well, that's
man, you're a bad person to me, man.
Well,
something ain't right.
Well, that's what kind of what greed come in to me. And I could be wrong. And I'm gonna shut up. Because I don't think a lot of times people realize that when they say these numbers like a billionaire, most of this stuff is not tangible cash. Maybe not all. I think most of it might be cash. I will be honest. I think a lot of it is cash.
No,
a lot of this stuff be assets.
Lots of it's assets.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sell one of my houses to go put this money. This $1 billion you think I have is really my assets.
Yeah, they don't have
my property. They
don't
have liquid money. Bro, when homeboy went to jail, he had to sell houses to get the money to pay the money that he needed to pay when he first got arrested. This nigga didn't have liquidated cash, and he's supposed to be one of the richest executives in the business. He didn't have enough money.
Bruh, when Jamie Foxx did that movie with Tommy Lee Jones, The Burial, the billionaire did not even know how much his jet and private yacht cost. So yes, it's not all cash, but niggas got private jets. Rich Paul talked about it recently. Like, man, I have to tell my athlete clients, you know how much it is to have a private jet? The fuel costs this much. When you start getting to that point where you got private jets, you got big ass yachts, and some of these niggas got multiple yachts. Some of these niggas got islands. Bro, I don't care what the cash is. At that point, you need to be doing shit for people that are less fortunate. Because when we live in a country like America, I'm only gonna talk about America. And I tell MJH all this time. It's actually crazy, bro. When you go to sun cities like Vegas, Atlanta, Houston, New York, the more wealthy cities, like when you go to the most wealthy cities in this country, the gap between the people who have and do not is stupid.
It is very
like I went to Vegas for the first time, homeless people everywhere. You just see every fucking where. There's no way that we have this amount of wealth in this country.
I will say
and we have people that are literally going to bed hungry, people that don't have a roof over their head.
Not all homeless people. Some homeless people are really rich. They're just really drugged. I'm just going to be honest with you. Some of them be high out their mind. And then, we didn't talk too much, man. Bro, what you got to the story?
Oh, no. Y'all good. Y'all good.
Because
I don't really.
I know what you're saying.
I hear what he's talking about, but don't nobody care what you're talking about, Jay-Z. Everybody that heard what you said is like, you full of crap. You full of crap. Like, you said that because you know you feel,
yeah, that's why I said, who asked the question? You see me ask him that. Well, who brought the conversation up? Because if Jay-Z brought it up, nigga, that's how you feel.
He knows he's an evil person. and he's trying to play the role.
And that's why I feel like he was being disingenuous, because he didn't say billion. He said 999,000 to $1 million. Like $1 million, and I'm not trying to shit on $1 million. That's not the money that you necessarily think it is compared to $1 billion. Like once you get to $1 billion, then $1 trillion, those are numbers we can't even equate.
And that's like, his individual number. That's not them as a couple, right?
Yeah, they both are worth $1 billion separately. Ooh. So it's like for him to try to be disingenuous and say $1 million.
That kind of changed the narrative, y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you.
We not out here saying, millionaires are evil. No, I can't speak for you and you. No, billionaires. You billionaires are evil. Because the millionaires, guess who paid the millionaires? You billionaires. That's why when we have conversations in sports, I usually take the side of the players. Because I'm not going to side with a nigga who is worth $5 billion who signs another nigga checks. I'm going to side with the nigga who's saying, I don't want 20 million, I want 30 million. You know why? Because I got more in common with him than that nigga who worth $1 billion.
Yeah, I agree with you now. And the reason why I say I agree with you, because in a sense, even when you go take it back, these same billionaires, as much as we black people and we support them, some of these billionaires are our people, right? Am I wrong? We support them.
We got a couple of billionaires.
We only support P. Diddy.
We got Tyler Perry, we got Oprah, we got Jay-Z, we got Beyonce. Rihanna's a billionaire.
They be voting against the shit that we actually need. When you think about it.
Who that black dude that tried to buy BET? Byron something.
Yeah.
You know, he a billionaire. So we got a handful of billionaires in the black community, and that begs to what you're saying. Why is more not being done for black people? Why is the HBCU so fucked up?
I think what the problem was is the interview, and that portion of the interview to me rings to be a little bit tone deaf, because then what he turned around and did is drop that tour. I mean, drop those two dates, his concert dates. I think one is the anniversary album of both his albums.
Yeah.
And so the tickets, somebody actually got on there and defended the ticket prices. Because at first, when people was using the filters and they was posting about the ticket prices, shit was astronomical. I mean, Bill make you pay a good penny to see her in a good view, right? But these damn tickets was like $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 tickets.
And they all sold out, didn't they?
They sold out, but then this one lady got on there and she was like, this is with no special codes or nothing. You might not sit in the front, but how desperate are you to be in the building? So it was T6 that was like $600-$700 like out there.
And also at that point, how many of the people are coming to see your shows? Because I'm gonna say this as a wrestling fan, for example. Like over the last couple of years in WWE, the ticket prices have skyrocketed once TKO took over. And a lot of wrestling fans will tell you the shows be lame as fuck in terms of the audience, because the people at the shows be just rich people who can afford to go to the shows. It don't be the diehard fans at the show no more. They don't interact no more. So to your point, yeah, people might be paying for the $6,000, $8,000 tickets, But are these the actual Beyonce fans that know every album
I
word
don't
for
know.
word?
I think when
Or
they
are
go
these
to,
just the rich people who
Nah,
want to go to
man.
Beyonce concert?
Them niggas that go to them Beyonce fans, these be niggas you done went to school with, in high school with. No, these be dead ass diehard
They be
fans.
regular people because even
Shit, she ain't got enough. Celebrities was going too, but these be her motherfucking fans going to that shit.
because my daughter bought some tickets for her favorite artist, Ariana Grande. She bought 2 tickets.
Yeah.
That was what, $1,200.
Yeah, but 1,200 ain't 6 bands.
That's $600. That's like she just talked
That's
about.
a big ticket. That's a big ticket. And depending
I
on
thought you
where
said the
you
ticket was
sitting
6 bands.
No, the highest
The
was
highest was in the 6,000,
Oh.
7,000, but them far back tickets, $600 to sit. I'm about to sit front row to Jill Scott for $600 in July. I'm not paying $600 to sit in the fucking nosebleeds to just be in the stadium to blast music. I could blast in my car.
But you probably get a better show of Beyonce than Jill Scott, though.
You gon' get a performance from Jill Scott. It's 2 different art forms. That's a different conversation.
Her sucking a mic like she's sucking dick, that ain't no performance.
Hey.
Bitch, I can go to OnlyFans and watch
Stay
that.
over there with that sexy red shit. We good over here. Jill Scott, we straight. We know what's up.
But,
Anyway.
but we're basically just talking about the prices. Like the prices, all that stuff be high. But
Yeah, it'll be high.
and people, and like you said, it be regular people.
That's
there.
person.
I mean, you
But
want to support who you want to support. But I will say
this.
this, man. That is also why, like, it is important for people like Jay-Z and some of these billionaires and celebrities to fuck with the regular people more, because you do got to understand, man, without the regular people who work 9 to 5s, bust their ass to, pay these $600, $800, $1,200 prices, you wouldn't have what you have.
Okay, so now you said that. That's what I wanted to get you to. In that same conversation, these people you said that hate on you for being a billionaire, 9 times out of 10, rich people ain't hating on other rich people. So you said that to a demographic of people that'll turn around and sell out your damn stadium to go to one of your damn shows. Make some sense. How people hating on you if they still paying for you? You got enough of a fan base that sold out 2 different dates. Some of these people bought tickets to both fucking shows. If the tickets is in the cheapest area, that's 12 bands to go to 2 different shows. Man, that ain't no little piece of money.
It's like Rose said, man. He trying to have his cake and eat it too. He know he an evil person.
Stupid too. So you gonna pay into it. He just letting y'all know.
He trying to just make himself seem
humble.
Yeah, like oh yeah. And the way he was talking, like, man, you don't even talk like that all the time. Like, man, you talk how you rap. Like all of a sudden, like, yeah, this number, this and that. Nah, man, we know who you is, man. He's like, yeah, man, I didn't even want to have the battle with Nas. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of stuff going up to it, and I wish it would never happen. It was, you know what I'm saying?
He tried to announce the Kendrick and Drake battle and all that shit, and like I said, it was a very interesting interview, man. But staying with wealth and money, so there was a podcast, CEO podcast, and he had a doctor on there, who has a lot of money. He asked them, because he's worth billions of dollars, at the age you are now, would you be willing to give $1 billion to be 10 years younger? And he said yes. And then he asked him, would you be willing to give up 10 years to have $1 billion? He said no. Let's just start off there. Is anybody at this table willing to sacrifice 10 years in the future? So age yourself up 10 years, and I'm gonna give you $1 billion.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I can fuck with that. I can fuck with that. Now on the flip side,
I don't know, because
is anybody, if we was all billionaires, would you be willing to lose 10 years, but you got to give up $1 billion?
No, the fuck would I do that for?
It matters how many billions, like at my age now?
Yeah, the age you are now.
No.
So
I'm in debt.
So now, to make the conversation realistic, we all are 75. We all are 75.
Okay.
How many years back would I have to put on the table for you to give up $1 billion? And you only have $1 billion.
At 75?
You're 75 years old.
And I got $1 billion?
You got $1 billion?
I'm good where I'm at.
Yeah, give me that whole billion.
That's too high. You should have said like 65.
No, you 75.
No,
and I give you...
as somebody that worked with patients on a daily basis, there is not a 75-year-old person on the face of this planet that would give you $1 billion to lose 10 years.
No, that's what I'm asking. How many years? Is it 10? Is it 20? Is it 30?
For how much? $1 billion?
Like, well, yeah, you got to give them.
I gotta pay you $1 billion, and you gonna take away how many years?
I'm asking you, how many years would it take for you?
I don't want to take no years. If I made it to $1 billion, how am I know I'm gonna make it back?
No, I'm talking about. Well, you might not make it back.
I should.
But you could be younger though. You can be 20 again.
You can make better choices.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But for me, if I'm 75, if you could send me back to, if you could take 40 years and make me 30, I'll pay $1 billion for that, bro. 40 years, to me, 40 years is worth $1 billion. I could do that, man. I could do that because at 75, man, I probably got 5 years left anyway, man. So I can go run this shit back.
No,
you know, and I could probably.
How many billions I got?
Only $1 billion.
And I'm gonna give my $1 billion away to go back 10 years.
No,
you lost your damn mind.
I ain't say 10 years. I said for me 40. So send me back to my 30s if I'm 75.
And I gotta give up $1 billion.
Yeah, gotta give $1 billion.
No, I don't want to do that.
So you're just gonna be a 75-year-old woman?
I don't want. Yes, with my $1 billion, and bitch, I'm gonna go get my nails done every day. I'm gonna get my hair done every day. I'm gonna eat whatever the hell I want. I got a driver. I got a chauffeur. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do in these last maybe good 10 years I got to the fullest. If I made it to $1 billion, no, I'm not giving and do it over again. How the fuck do I know I'm not gonna get back to $1 billion?
You don't know. That's what I'm saying.
That's that 80-20 rule that they be trying to tell y'all about. You can't do that shit. If I'm 80, I'm about to be 5 years away from 80. I'm not giving up no damn $1 billion. I'm not.
Man,
if I can make,
right, he said that's your only billion. No,
if I can maintain my brain that I have at 75,
you lose your mind as soon as your ass get back to 70.
Send me back to 30. Send me back to 30.
$1,000 in his account about to jump off a cliff.
He'll kill himself.
Because all of the knowledge, I just feel like all of the knowledge that I've accumulated over 75 years, I could use that knowledge to put myself in better.
Now you added rules. You didn't say that. You said gotta go back to the age.
Yeah,
you don't know. You could be going back with no fucking knowledge. You just going back.
My bad. And my head is I'm maintaining my brain. So I'm going back with all the knowledge I have.
I understand that. But stuff happens. You might not.
Somebody gonna touch the time war.
You might
I'm
get hit by a car.
Dante. Yeah, and I'm gonna think I'm in love. I'm gonna get pregnant with that nigga, and then I'm gonna be broke as a bitch. I maintain my hustle for 75 years, and now I'm out here 70 with these kids that don't like me. And throw your ass in a nursing home.
Guess what?
75 broke with $1,000 in your account.
I'm 30 again. I was just 75. I'm 30 again. My dicks get hard. I ain't gotta pop no pill. Guess what? I'm 30 again. I can eat some ribs and mac and cheese, and I ain't gotta be like, I feel funny. Like I'm 30 again. I can go take a piss, and I ain't standing there like, and I'm trying to warm it up. It's like, hey man, it's some benefits to being young again.
Shit changed. Now you 30 again. But this time you run into the wrong because the thread didn't change. You done ran into the bitch that gave you the ooh-wee. You not making it to 75, my boy. You still gonna die. You gotta pick one.
You mean the ooh-wee? She got that package?
One of them.
She got one of the packages?
I don't care if
I ain't gonna lie. If you send me back to 30, bro, like the medication that we got now is dope. Hey man, I'll tell you, man, you can have that package and you take them pills, it's almost undetectable. So at that point, it is what it is.
It's gonna be the same people coming in the office right now with all kinds of cancers because it was undetectable and they took all them damn medicines. Just because you don't want to wrap it up, but that's another conversation.
But a lot of times, man, money can bring you tears of joy. Yeah. Not having money can bring you tears of sadness, man. So moving on to TNT, everybody.
I don't mind. Tears, no tears.
So on the first TNT, we're going to talk about Dayton Weber. He's a quadriplegic. For those who don't know, that means he ain't got no hands, no legs, basically. This nigga look like just a human body with not shit, to be honest. He's a cornhole champion. This nigga is accused of murdering somebody with a gun while driving a car. But there have been multiple videos showing him loading the gun and firing it, so he can fire a gun. I don't know how he does it with no fingers and basically just stubs his I guess hands, but he can fire. He can hold and fire a gun. This is the first one ever. I got tears of confusion because if I end up in heaven and I'm like, God, what happened? Yeah, you got shot by a quadriplegia. What? Because I wouldn't even know what that is at first. And he showed me a picture. Oh Lord, man, you telling me I died by that nigga killed me? Like I ain't died by no shark, no rhino, no 6'5" nigga. I died. He killed me. Yeah, like but you in heaven though. Man, ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Like I'll just be confused, man.
That sounds like some shit off a comic book. When he got Levert, he a what? He a
cornhole champion. That's a real thing. He was on ESPN a couple years ago. He's a cornhole champion.
What he got? What he got?
Oh, just stubs. Just little stubs.
On both?
Yeah, on both.
Oh,
and his legs.
Like, and his legs.
Like,
he looked just like a body.
He killed somebody.
He shot somebody while driving.
That nigga made me put in the penitentiary. They need to lock that nigga up for real. That nigga is dangerous.
So his picture, but they're just gonna put him in a box. They're just gonna lay him down.
I know, yeah.
They're gonna lay. What they gonna do? Like he can't move. He can move.
They can't put no clothes on him. They gonna have to hog tie him. Ooh, that nigga dangerous.
Yeah, I ain't got no tears for Buddy, man. When you kill somebody like that, man, unprovoked, like, yeah, for a road rage incident, that you deserve to be in a box. Yeah. I ain't gonna say like in prison, like you deserve to be in a box. I don't know where they gonna put you, but
they gonna put him in the prison with everyone else.
They can put you in a box. They can put you in a box.
That nigga in Ultraman. They need to put that nigga up.
They gonna turn that nigga into a pussy pocket.
A pocket pussy.
Yeah, a pocket pussy. That's what they gonna turn him into. Hey, so moving on to somebody who probably, you would think he needs someone to look after him, but he don't. To people who do. So in the Minnesota nursing home, they're trying to make it legal in Minnesota where they can serve alcohol to the residents. And apparently it's going to be like certain occasions, certain days where they can do it. I got tears of joy, man, because, shit, man, just because you get older don't mean you stop drinking. Don't mean because you stop wanting to have a good time. Like, to be honest, I never thought about this. I never really thought about this scenario. I'm actually surprised. I thought you couldn't drink if you was in a nursing home. Like, nigga,
you can, but you have to go and get it yourself.
Like, like that, damn, bro. Like, so you telling me I'm 80 years old, you watching me, I got a grandchild your age, and I can't drink no Jim Beam. I can't drink no Jack Daniels in my own house where I live. I gotta leave. Man, yeah, man. Hey, let them people drink, bro. Let them people drink, bro. And if you're in a state where smoking is legal, let them people smoke weed too, man. In fact, to be honest, bro, let them niggas do crack too, man. Like they only got a few years of life anyway, bro. It don't matter, man. A little coke ain't hurt nobody.
Speed it up. But yeah, I ain't got no. It's a good thing. I say they can get a glass of wine and dinner and things. I don't see nothing wrong with it. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no tears for it though. Like, but it's a good thing. I think they should be able to, if they want some wine and they can afford it, they should be able to get some wine, or if they want a drink, but they can't be in there getting drunk though.
Right. They're not gonna allow that anyway. I mean, when you look at the bill that was passed, allegedly, from what I saw, it's just to give them the option at certain facilities. And of course, they're going to have to be, they're in their facility. So it is a liability if a particular patient is taking certain medicines that will counter out with the alcohol. So there will be certain patients or certain elderly people that won't have options to get it. But for the ones that's just in there because, they had an assisted living facility or whatever the case may be, it's a lot of freedom in there. There's different levels of aging care. So it's not all just like we think in nursing homes. This is talking about like assisted living facilities where they're just above a certain age. And in the past, it's been a rule where they can't have alcohol at a lot of their places. It's just because of their medicine and the liability rules. But now they're giving them the option to choose. Like, I hate to say it, if Papa is taking them pills and he's still drinking, then that's up to Papa. You can't really be nothing but to stand off God to allow it to happen. So I think it's a good thing for him. I mean, let him have it.
Man, we're in China, 95. That nigga still smoking cigarettes. I mean, smoking cigars and drinking whiskey, man. Hey, live that life, nigga. Live that life, man. Chuck Norris was healthy. That nigga died at 86. Speaking of health, so apparently when you have your iPhone, we all have iPhones at the table. The state where the country basically said, hey, when you get the little agreement, update your iPhone because apparently it's either China or Russia. They found something last year where they was able to hack iPhones that did not have the software update, you know, and if you get the software update, they're not able to hack your iPhones. What's your thoughts on this?
I ain't got no tears for this either. Like that's what they say. You're supposed to update them for security reasons and things like that. But lots of times, if you don't upgrade, then your phone start moving kind of funny. But some people say when you do upgrade, then your phone start moving slow, or they try to kill your phone, your battery. I never experienced that, but I like to keep it upgraded so I can get the new. I like to get the new emojis and things like that. So that's why I like to upgrade it and the new features. But they say most of them, even with computers and things like that, you're supposed to upgrade them because for
malware.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. So I ain't got no chance. Yeah, if you can, update your phone. I write some of them pictures. Write some of that music. Update your phone.
Yeah, shit, clean that inbox out. And then I got a homegirl. This is notorious. I don't care if we in a little car ride or whatever the case may be. If maybe she's, kicking in, I'm driving or whatever the case may be. We watching TV. I look over, friend always in that email, deleting them damn emails. Like, clean out your email. Sometimes y'all be missing money in the email. For real. Some of y'all are business people and y'all be missing that money because y'all email is a hot mess. Also, yes, update that phone. What's wrong? You bought the computer. It's a mini computer. I don't know what the problem is. The people that make the software, and see, here's the crazy thing about it. It ain't like they told y'all, hey, you need to get this newest upgrade. Go to the website, download it yourself, and then do all these steps to put it on your phone. They have the convenience of sending the shit to your phone automatically without you having to think about it. And y'all be talking about, man, I don't want to do another one. It's going to change all my features. That's what the fuck it's supposed to do. What other company got them type of upgrades like that?
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes the features change negatively, though.
It do.
I had to upgrade my phone. Be like, damn, bro, why my phone look funny now? It look like this
Sometimes
last week.
You don't be feeling it. But, hey, when y'all talk about it on your social medias and shit, y'all notice that we start getting them upgrades a lot more. Back in the day, we didn't get Apple upgrades as often as we do now. Them shits come out like every 2 or 3, I say maybe every 4 months I got a notification that my phone needs an update. So it's constantly changing, and that is also where technology is heading to. So it is what it is. Like, I ain't gonna fight the system. The system is the system.
Yeah, man, I ain't got no tears, bro. Like, man, okay, cool, you can hack my phone. I don't give a fuck, bro. I really don't, because
I'm not a bad person.
All y'all can hack my phone. Either some nigga in China, Iran, or Russia gonna hack my phone, or guess what? Some nigga in the United States gonna have my phone. Once you decide to buy this little technology, guess what? You a slave to the system. So it don't even matter, bro. I don't care who hack it. Upgrade it, don't upgrade it. But don't upgrade it thinking, man, I'm secure now. Ain't nobody gonna hack my shit. Nah, just some white man gonna hack it now. It don't matter, bro.
Shout out to the people that live in the middle of nowhere and don't use no technology.
They got it right. Speaking of technology, man, there was a McDonald's employee caught basically FaceTiming on her phone a customer's credit card information.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, she was caught, and I want to say she was fired. McDonald's had to put out a statement about it. Man, I got tears of sadness, man. Y'all gotta stop working these jobs, trying to scam good people, bro. It's people out here working 9 to 5s. People working 40 hours a week. Some people working 60 hours a week, depending on the type of job you got. Putting the overtime hours in. I know people who done put in like almost 80 hours some weeks because you just work crazy jobs like that. And like, do you know how that feels to bust your ass for some money and somebody take it from you? Like, that is some demoralizing shit that will have you ready to snap, man. So you tell me I bust my ass for this little $200, $300, $400, whatever I got today. And I check my account and I only got $45 left. Cause when I went to go pump some gas, somebody had some shit in there and y'all used my card information and bought hair products. Y'all bought hair products? So somebody here with a whole new weave because of me.
Hey.
So I got tears, man. Stop trying to scam people, bro. Hey, you got a job. Tell your homeboy or homegirl, whoever you was trying to FaceTime, bitch, I'm at work. Take your ass to work too.
If we talking about the girl in question, I don't got no tears for that bitch. You got caught. What we crying about? You knew what you was doing. I think a lot of times criminals get away with shit because you knew what you signed up for. You didn't think you was gonna get caught. That's your problem. Again, going back to this technology shit, they too stupid to realize what we got in front of us. If you about your business, be about your business, but know that it's always being watched, my girl, and you stupid. So no, I don't got no. I'm not even sad for her. She alright. Shit, go do that time, learn your lesson, get another job. Shit, sometimes it be like that, but you stealing from people ain't gonna change shit. So I don't got no tears for her.
Yeah, I ain't got no tears for her either because you supposed to know when the camera's at. You work there. You supposed to know where the camera's
That
at.
bitch got caught.
Like, so
You doing that type of shit.
Like, I've been on both sides of the fence. So like, I've been the one licking people on in the drive-through. I also been on the other side being licked by somebody scamming the car too. So you know what I'm saying? You live and you get you pay your dues, and sometimes karma come back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It happens, but I ain't got no tears for it. You supposed to know where the camera's at, shawty. So it's like, yeah, you's trying to run the lick. I ain't got no problem with nobody trying to run the lick. But when you get caught, hey, you get caught. You know what I'm saying?
That's the land of the law.
Yeah. You gotta do it better this time. Like Jesus said, don't get caught.
Hey, talking about knowing where the cameras are, man. You need to also know if somebody has cameras on themselves or their vehicles. So in this last team tonight, Alan Richardson, known as the Reacher from the show Jack Reacher, also for those who watch Blue State Mountain, Thad Castle, the linebacker, he was driving some motorbikes in his neighborhood with his kids. Now, the early video we got was him just beating his neighbor ass. We end up getting a video from his actual bike that shows that when he was driving, the neighbor got into his path, made him swerve and fall off the bike. The neighbor confronted him, and then he basically defended himself. And yes, him being Jack fucking Reacher beat the shit out of this neighbor. This neighbor had went on TMZ before all of this, before the second camera footage came out, and said, yeah, I was minding my business. He be driving dangerous in the neighborhood, and I was just telling him to stop. Then when all the footage came out, he then came out and said, yeah, I will not be pressing charges. I just want this matter to go away quietly. Man, I got tears of laughter, man. Stop playing with folks thinking it's a game, bruh. This nigga driving his bikes, and the footage even shows he was only going 22 miles an hour in the neighborhood. He driving the bikes with his kids, trying to have a good time. It's a regular day, and you over here fucking with him, and it's the funny part. Then we find out, I didn't know this because I don't watch the Jack Reacher show, but apparently, the nigga Alan Richardson, he's not a Trump supporter. He's been very open about fuck MAGA, fuck Trump. So then when they show a video of the neighbor, they see MAGA paraphernalia in your house and they see Nazi stuff in your house. So obviously you on that type of timing. So it seemed like you had an agenda when you stopped that nigga. It seemed like you done seen him speak out against your political thoughts and views. So you thought, you know what? He can't be tough just because he got muscles. Hey, don't think just because niggas voted for Kamala, they bitches. No. Hey, you would get your ass beat, nigga. Don't think just because y'all vote for Trump, y'all above getting an ass whoop. That's really the problem with the Democrats today is a lot of Democrats ain't willing to slap the fuck out of some of you MAGA niggas. Hey, I'm happy he beat your ass, bro, because, hey, man, fuck around and find out.
Yeah, I think a lot of times people just getting tired. We are at a very confrontational, contentious point in our communities. It's thick. I mean, it's like an awkward thick. You can feel it You can feel it when you interact with people a little bit. Some places just it's cool, but there's a lot of places where you can tell the interaction is a little off. So you got to be mindful. Everybody that you fuck with ain't all together. Some people that you try to fuck with don't got nothing, and they just waiting for the opportunity to it click. Sometimes it click for people. I'm not saying it's normal. I'm saying you can't always assume. And I think in this situation, he tried to chump him off. He tried to assume. He knew that they were neighbors. He tried to paint a narrative. But I mean, that ain't the only time. Hey, who has been really following in comparison, just to bring it up, the whole Afro Man. Ain't his name Afro Man? The nigga because I got high. Ain't that some of the similar same shit? Like they break into his house, they accuse him of this, that, and the other. Then they play victim. The nigga make some songs, and now you want to have a man in court for what? It's the same narrative. It's like, why is it that a certain group of people can fuck with people and get away with it, but in the moment that they feel retaliated upon, why is it all of a I'm doing the wrong thing because I'm saying something? Y'all don't see that?
Yeah, it's always like that, but I ain't got no tears for Buddy. I ain't got no tears for Alan either, but I watched his movie today, War Machine, his latest movie. It was all right. You know what I'm saying? It could have been better, but it was all right. But Buddy stepped in the road in his way. He should have just ran Buddy over. He should have just ran Buddy over. That's what he should have did. He should have said, I couldn't stop in time and clipped him. And then what he would have did. He would have had to have insurance and Allen would have got paid because you stepped in the road for no apparent reason. But Allen was nice to him. All he did was smack him around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Treat him like the hoe that he was. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. All he did was dunk on him a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Pimping ain't easy.
Yep, treat that nigga like a hoe, man. Speaking of hoes, man, what's wrong with these hoes?
What's wrong with them?
So there was this woman, I guess it was part of a show, and she was really just trying to spread awareness, man. So she had her first kid at 14, found out she had herpes at 16, and then went on to have another additional 4 kids. So a total of 5 kids, and she talked about, you know, her page is about bringing awareness to herpes.
Lies.
You know, and, you know, how you can still live a normal life. And she was depressed at one point in time because she didn't want to go outside and be around people because of, you know, the fact that she had herpes and stuff, which is crazy because so you was depressed, but you was still out here having kids. So you was still fucking niggas? Man. Oh my God, that's crazy, man. What's wrong with these hoes?
Man, it's crazy to me that they put this girl on the show. Because I already knew when I seen her, when I was like, hold on.
That's good TV.
I'm like, that's blazing. Like her Twitter is lit. Oh, that's the girl we talked about maybe last year.
The girl where a nigga said, I want you to give me herpes, I'll pay for that pussy.
Yes, that's her. It's the same girl.
Stop lying.
That's her.
No.
Yeah.
So why she try to go on this show and act all innocent?
That's what I was saying. Like, this is crazy. They actually put this hoe on the show. Like that is blazing.
You can make AMGH. Like I tell you all the time, you can't make this shit up.
Come on. I was like, hold on now. She's on the show. She got 5 kids. I didn't know she had 5 kids. But and then I'm like, she trying to explain her story, but I'm like, and she trying to seem all innocent. She got her hair cut all innocent and everything.
Busting that pussy wide open on Instagram and oh my God.
Like her Twitter, her ex is lit. So it's like, hold on, you doing all this.
For those who don't know what that mean, when you say a bitch ex is lit, that mean that pussy. Hey, what pussy? Pussy said, show me them pussy lips. She's spreading the pussy. It's spread eagle on that motherfucker.
And like, and then she looks good. She's an attractive woman. And like, literally, she got dudes trying to pay her to let them hit raw. And I'm probably sure she done did it a few times. And for her to get on this TV show and act like she the most innocent person in the world, she's trying to spread awareness. Her page is about spreading when did you start spreading? When? Because all I heard saw it was you spreading your legs. So now you're trying to spread awareness? When? Last I checked, the only thing I saw spread was eagles.
What's wrong with these hoes? Hey man, I normally don't say that during this segment, but it's like you got new information. So when you get new information, you get a new take. I already thought it was crazy, but after everything Rose just said, man, let me tell you, man, y'all hoes out here gotta stop playing victim, man. You out here being nasty, doing nasty shit. You got herpes, and you still have 4 more kids.
Dre don't defend us. No, this is not defendable. We need to start holding our sisters accountable. We can't expect Nick. Yeah, he need to be telling him how to be doing this, that. No. We at times need to start holding our fellow sisters accountable. Sis, you're nasty. And you probably didn't think that your shit was gonna come out. But I don't understand why these celebrities, these pseudo celebrities, these reality TV stars think that their life behind the scenes is not gonna come out. It's gonna come out. So if you're gonna be on the show and you're gonna create a persona, which the majority of these reality shows, that's what it's all about anyway. You can't. Rule number 1, bitch, is be realistic. If you can't even try to be realistic, they're gonna know. It's gonna be very noticeable. One of the girls gonna be petty. A producer gonna throw them some information. They're gonna come and get that extra check to be able to blow your shit up. They're gonna know your baby daddy ain't shit. They're gonna know it all. They're gonna know you was a hoe. Somebody already gonna. You ain't even gonna make it to episode 3, and they're gonna have your pussy lips on a screen out paper talking about, girl, what was you doing? Cause look at this. So I ain't up on flexing. She nasty as hell. That's sick. That's some sick shit. That's sick. She's sick of it.
Yeah, man. I
what's she supposed to get out of the show?
Publicity and money, I guess, man.
She selling her pussy for what?
I just
herpes pussy is getting publicity.
That's what I'm saying. These hoes is getting paid. Niggas getting paid. These hoes is getting paid to give niggas AIDS.
They paying for.
I just want to say, man, like, speaking on just the general situation, yo, you hoes gotta stop using that, man. I was depressed shit, and you still out here fucking like 4, 5 niggas. Like, if you depressed, stay the fuck in the house there, man. Don't be having niggas come over and take you through there.
No, in the house bitches are not depressed. Outside bitches that be depressed.
Hey, moving on to the final topic of the night.
I'm telling you the truth. You think I'm lying?
Nah, I think you facts. I think outside bitches be depressed because they be trying to be around with people, right. And inside bitches don't be depressed because they be the ones getting all the dick.
They might not be getting all the dick, but they damn sure at peace. They ain't out there looking for Tyrone with his 32 kids.
Moving on to the final topic of the night. So our brother Michael B. Jordan just joined an exclusive club, being the 6th black man in history to win an Oscar. And there was a post of him and, some of the other black men that won Oscars. And the question was, which one of these had the best performance, all politics put aside? So what we're going to do tonight is we took the 6 men who won Oscars, which are Sidney Poitier for Lilies in the Field, Denzel Training Day, Jamie Foxx Ray, Forrest Whitaker, Last King of Scotland, Will Smith, King Richard, and Michael B. Jordan Sinners. And we're going to rank the best performance, and we're also going to tell you what movie probably was their best performance, if not that Oscar movie. But we don't want to leave the ladies out. Now, unfortunately, Halle Berry is the only one who's won an Oscar for the lead actress. So we're going to do the supporting actresses because there have been plenty of black women. So, we're going to name all the black women. We're going to get to them, and we're going to rank them too, just like we do with the black men. Rose, usually you might not have your stuff organized. Do you want me to go first?
Oh, you can go first. If you want.
Yeah, cool. I got it. So I ranked it, and I'm gonna say this right here. If we add the politics into it, then the clear-cut number 1 is Sidney Poitier, because the level of difficulty to win an Oscar at that point in time, when they was not given to black people, he's obviously number 1. But outside of that, I'm gonna rank Sidney Poitier 6. And I've seen Lilies in the Field. It's a great movie. It's not his best performance. I'm gonna get to that later though. I'm gonna have Will Smith 5th. Once again, King Richard is an amazing film, and his performance in it is great. I don't feel like Will had to go outside of himself to play King Richard, to play the Williams sister's father, because I feel like he's kind of like that in real life, especially what we've seen the last couple of years. Also, I don't think it's his best performance. Number 4, I did not want recency bias to cloud my judgment. I put Michael B. Jordan at number 4. I really think what he did in Sinners was phenomenal. And I think playing two twins with completely different personalities is very difficult. But I just feel like it's so hard to top these next 3 performances. Now, the top 3, I ain't gonna lie, I was battling them with literally 30 minutes before we started the pod. Because I went back and forth with all 3. I put Jamie number 3, and I know there's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be like, damn, he really was Ray Charles in that film. And he was. But it's like, Jamie's a very talented brother, and I love the performance, and I thought it was a great performance. But I also saw Last King of Scotland, and I thought Forrest Whitaker was just amazing depicting a true life story. But number 1 was Denzel in Training Day. I just feel like
we knew that.
I feel like that was the best performance out of them because it was the most riveting. I feel like you could not take your eyes off Denzel from the time the movie started to the time the movie ended. He made you hate him. He made you root for him. He brought you through a lot of emotions in the film. He made you think he was cool. He made you be like, nigga, that's kind of fucked up that you doing that shit. Like, I would go Denzel and Training Day as being the best performance out of all those performances. All great performances, though.
How many of them is it total?
6.
Yeah, so I kind of felt like you with Sidney Poitier. I put him at number 1 just because he was the first. And at that time, for them to give a black artist or actor, that award, man, he got to be number 1. You know what I'm saying? Even though I've seen the movie, but it's been so many years ago that I've seen it, but I ain't seen it. You know what I'm saying? It's been that long ago, but for them to give him that award at that time of the, you know what I'm saying? I just got to put him at number 1. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I got him at number 1. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, I got Jamie Foxx because he played that role. You actually thought that was doggone Ray Charles. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was Ray Charles. You know what I'm saying? I recently watched it again a couple times, and you can watch that movie now and still like, that ain't Ray Charles? Yeah, that's Ray Charles, ain't it?
Yeah.
But and then for Sanders, I got at 3 Michael Jordan at 3. I got him at 3 because he played 2 people, and then he won the Oscar. And he went up against some good people. So I got him at 3. I got Forrest Whitaker at number 4. He played good. That was a good thing, and then he an ugly nigga too. So you give an ugly nigga an award, nigga, you had to be doing something right. You had to be doing something right. You know what I'm saying? They don't give other niggas awards for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now they do it, Pee Wee baseball, but other niggas don't get awards. You know what I'm saying? So if he got it, you know he had to be doing something right. Then I got Will Smith at number 5. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, he was just being a father. You know what I'm saying? He's a father of multiple kids. You know what I'm saying? He was just being himself. And that's the reason why I got Denzel at 6, because Denzel from around the way. He leaving here with something.
Yeah.
He know how to play that character.
He want to know that's who he is.
That was his opportunity to play that character.
Yeah, that's who he is. Like Denzel from Mount Vernon, New York. You know what I'm saying? He went to school with my parents' people. You know what I'm saying? My parents, sisters and nephews. Yeah, he went to school with that. That's who they is. If y'all know my pops, then yeah.
That's what type of time they on.
Yeah, that's who he was. So I don't feel like
the general public might not have known that, but it was a simple role for him to slide into because that was his ability to bring what he knew to the art. That's why he won the Oscar for it.
Yeah, I feel like that's who he really is. You know what I'm saying? That's him. You know what I'm saying? He's from around the way. Like he tell you, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving here with something. You know what I'm saying? In that movie, he was from around the way, and he left here with something. He said, I've been, you know what I'm saying? I've been watching him and I got him. I got him. He was leaving there with something. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why I got him at 6. But my favorite movie out of all of these, of course, is Training Day. Of course, it's Training Day. And then I got my favorite movie out of all of these. You know what I'm saying? Ray, second. Then Sinners, 3. You know what I'm saying? Then I got Will Smith, King Richard, number 4. And then I got Last King of Scotland, number 5, and Ladies of the Field. I got that at the last one. That's all my favorite movies. You know what I'm saying?
Let me at least try to do my top 3.
Okay.
Because I'm jumping in on this one. So number 1, to me, would probably, I would lean more towards, it's a tough one between me with Ray and Last King of Scotland. Because of the way the character had to be really transformed. That was a big transformation. I want to go with Last King of Scotland just because of how the movie, that was a lot of cinematic depth. Like it's a lot of acting. That's a lot. I feel like the scenes where you saw Ray, he had those scenes, but those scenes can sometimes come off kind of quick with his character. It was a very much storytelling, and that doesn't make it any easier. He did an amazing job because you envision yourself watching Ray. But I feel like Last King of Scotland told a story from a more of an artistic side. So maybe that's just my thinking. My third one, I'm gonna give it to Sinners. I like that real artistry hasn't completely died when it comes down to movie making. There's not a lot of movies, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that I want to go to the theater to see. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but you're starting to see a lot of these movies that we actually like starting to come out with their next movie, or these people that produce really good movies. Like I would love to see the guy that did Set It Off and Friday, and I think that guy is then the producer still alive. The one that did Boys in the Hood and what's the dude?
Not the director, but
the director.
The director passed away, yeah. John Singleton.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of those. I know the dude that had the cameo in Friday, and he's the one that be over there mopping the floor. He had the cameo in Friday.
Oh, the light skinned nigga. Yeah, light skinned nigga. Yeah, I think
I don't know his name.
I don't know if he really working like that.
But I think art looks better with having him in the top 3. I give much respect to Sidney Poitier and Denzel and all of them, but I feel like I'm talking about just the way the movie was put together. I like those 3.
Yeah, man. Now, if I had to tell you, did they win the Oscar for their best film? To be honest, the only one who probably did was Michael B. Jordan for Sinners. Mm-hmm. And it was close because I saw Fruitvale Station. If there was like a movie that he might have did a better job, maybe Fruitvale Station. But I feel like Sinners was more difficult for him to do.
For sure, he's evolving.
You know, but Malcolm, he should have won the Oscar for that, to be honest.
Yes.
Forrest Whitaker, if you ever seen Lee Daniels the Butler,
he should have won that.
That was amazing. Mm-hmm. You know, Jamie Ray, that was his best performance. I don't think he's ever going to top that. Mm-hmm. Will Smith, I know some people don't like this performance, but he got a lot of performance, but the one I hung on, I really loved how he played out Muhammad Ali. Like I loved his portrayal of Ali. I thought that was a great performance. If there was a close second, it would be Pursuit of Happiness. I thought he did a great job of that.
Pursuit of Happiness would have been the most profound one out of the. Even with Ali being a great story, the way it was shot, it was more documentary style to me. I think Pursuit of Happiness, for the type of media and the type of overtake that it did to tell that young man's story, I think.
And that required a lot of emotions that he had to go through in that film. And then, you know, for Sidney Poitier, who 5-7 years ago, I went through this like spam of just watching all his movies because it was on Tubi. Shout out to Tubi. Mm-hmm. It would be a tie between Heat of the Night, which loved that movie, turned into a TV show, and a movie that I've talked about before in the pod, Paris Blues, where he's in Paris and he's starring with Diane Carroll, and that's his love interest, and it's just showing the racial tensions.
Which was a straight baddie back in the day. Yeah. If you don't know, you need to go look at a picture of Diane Carroll. That was a baddie, okay?
And those would be the 2 movies that I thought was the best performance. Like, how do you feel about that, Rose?
I think all the movies you named were probably the ones that I had on the list. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Denzel, with X, with Malcolm. Like, he was Malcolm.
Yeah, he was.
He was.
He was.
He was Malcolm. Like when other people play Malcolm, that's not Malcolm.
That's not Malcolm.
That's not Malcolm. That was he was even red.
Yes, he was red.
I don't know how he got that little Hollywood too.
He was like, what side is this? Is this the WAP side or the nigga side?
Nigga, he was
It's
even
that
red.
hair. It's because of the way he colored that hair too.
And it's like, yeah, he did that. He did that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it 48 to you. I can't remember all the movies he did or
Right.
that I have seen that he done.
Well, I would say there is one movie for those who've seen To Sir, the movie where he's a teacher. That's a great movie too.
You know what I'm saying? Forrest Whitaker. You know what I'm saying? I'm the Butler. That was a good one. That was a good one. But it's not a movie. But another one that I think he did his thing in was The Godfather of Harlem.
Yeah,
he's amazing in that series.
That's a really
He's amazing.
It's not
he
a
embodies
movie.
what you think Bumpy was supposed to be like. I like that.
But that's just one of the ones like, okay, yeah. Will Smith, you know what I'm saying? Muhammad, like he's been in so many great films.
He probably got the most selections in terms of like what you think is better than King Richard because he's played a lot of phenomenal roles.
Yeah, like Independence Day was like one of those.
And that's young Will too.
Yeah, so it's like that was one of those like
shit. Bad Boys, I think, played a big role for the time period.
Like especially
when they go on those runs, they did really good.
Yeah. But I think he really is a bad boy. You know what I'm saying? So that was him. He is Mike Larry. You know what I'm saying? If you watch the, you know what I'm saying, the TV show Fresh Prince of Bel Air, that was Mike Larry. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So but also another one was the first Men in Black.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and remember that went dumb stupid. I feel like when we were kids, any movie that had some type of cartoon character or toy out of like McDonald's and Burger King, the movie was smashed.
Yeah, the movie
Men in Black was a
lit.
smash. Everything was Men in Black for a hot little minute.
Yeah, and for Michael B. Jordan, he played Sinners. That was probably his best one. But I want to say he probably could have won supporting actress for Black Panther. You know what I'm saying?
That I ain't gonna lie. That was a that was low key heat.
Yeah, so those are my for the males.
So respect to the men. So we're moving on to the ladies, man. So with the ladies, like I said, it's way more. I'm gonna name all the ladies, and we're gonna rank them. And unfortunately, some of the ladies we haven't seen all their performances, but we got Hattie McDaniel from Gone with the Wind, Whoopi Goldberg for Ghost, Monique for Precious, Octavia Spencer for The Help, Lupe Noah for 12 Years a Slave, Viola Davis for Fences, Regina King for If Beale Street Could Talk, and Divine Joy Randolph for The Holdovers. And the way I ranked it, same thing. Like if we add in politics, Hattie got to be number one. Like you first black person to win an Oscar, period. You know that's hard to do in 1939. Like that, you know. But outside of politics, just off the performances, I saw Gone with the Wind so long ago. I can't remember everything that went in it. And to be honest, I hate to say it like this. You played The Help, like you know, and at that point in time, I know that's gonna sound fucked up. You probably was doing that anyway. So I don't know how much of a stretch that was. So, you know, I ranked her last. I didn't really see Ghost. I know Rose saw, we talked about it for the pod, so he can probably give you more details of how great Whoopi's performance was.
Amazing.
You know, so I got it eighth. Jennifer Hudson in Dreamgirls. I saw Dreamgirls. I thought she was solid. I don't think it was her best acting performance, but I'm gonna get into that later. Lupita and I'm gonna be honest, these next six, this just shows you how great black women are at acting. Because Lupita won like this Oscar and she deserved it because the performance was amazing in 12 Years a Slave, and I got her at number 6. Divine Joy, I saw The Holdovers when it came out. Oh my God. That is a great fucking movie, and it's all hinging on her character and her performance. That movie is amazing because of her. She's playing a woman, if you haven't seen it, that is she's a cook at a prep school for white kids. She basically has worked her ass off to get her 18-year-old son at that school so he can go to college. She loses her son in a horrific accident, and she's stuck with these white kids for the whole winter serving them. It's an amazing performance. My sister Regina King, man.
Always.
Man, if Bill Street could talk, her performance as a mother, trying to fight for her family, trying to get to the bottom of the truth, to see if her son-in-law actually did rape this woman, like she's riveting. Regina King, she don't get the flowers she deserves, man. She's been doing this for so long and put out so many movies, and she's even the divorce of Huey and Riley in the Boondocks. Like, hey, Regina King's amazing, and in my top 3. This was not the best performance, but I feel like this was the most difficult because of what we know her from. If you would have said going into the movie, the best performance of that year would be Monique and Precious, I don't think nobody would have said yeah. Like, cause she was just a comedian. She did the Parkers, she was doing stand-up. Like what she did is the equivalent of if you've ever seen Goodwill Hunting, what Robin Williams did. This is a nigga who's a comedian who won an Oscar for a serious role. That's what Monique did. That is hard to do. Imagine if Kevin Hart won an Oscar for a serious role. That's what Monique had. Like, I just want people to understand that's how difficult that was, because she's not just a regular actor. Like, she's a comedian by
equivalent
trade.
To Jamie as a comedian, what she was originally known as, a comedian.
But before that, before Jamie, before Ray, he had did Collateral with Tom Cruise, which was kind of serious. Yeah, Collateral was kind of serious. You know, if you remember.
I get you, but even Wade, I'm not downplaying her, because she was out the gate with it.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Well, no, because she had did like beauty shops and stuff like that before too, but those are all comedic. It wasn't no serious role.
You know, so for you to do like a serious role like this and nail it, man, that was amazing. My top 2, man. Probably my favorite movie on this list out of all these women, The Help. Octavia Spencer was amazing in that movie. And the way she made that white bitch eat that chocolate pie and said I put something special for it, and that's Miss So-and-so pie. Like that was, but the best performance when you get snot out your nose in a scene when you talking to Denzel fucking Washington, the GOAT. You got the best performance, Viola Davis and Fences, man. And I give it to her by a mile. And I'm gonna say this right here. If you ask me who's the best black actress we have going today, I think it's Viola Davis.
Yeah.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Angela Bassett never won supporting actress?
Unfortunately, no. And she should have, because Tina Turner, and she should have won. Yeah. But unfortunately, she hasn't.
I got you. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we got the same list. I didn't name all the ones that you did, because if I put Whoopi Goldberg in it, then she would probably be on the list too. But I got Jennifer Hudson at number 6. Mm-hmm. I got Lupita at number 5, 12 Years a Slave. I got Regina King at number 4. And I got Monique number 3 with Precious.
We got the same in that order.
Yeah.
And this might be the first time this ever happened to No More Black Tears.
Octavia Spencer, The Help, I got her at 2. And Viola Davis, Fences, I got her at 1.
So let me ask, how close was it between them two?
Octavia
and Viola. How close was it? Like, did you have it a mile like I did, or was it very like fractions?
I ain't gonna say it was fractions, but I think The Help showcased her more than Fences showcased Viola.
I agree with that.
But Viola Davis is just a much better actor.
Yes, I agree with that. She's the best we got going today.
But in the movie was just more of a tug at the heart pulls, you know what I'm saying? So it was like everybody's grandmama, you know what I'm saying? Viola Davis, like especially, I ain't gonna say everybody, but every black person grandmama. That was Viola Davis in that movie. She was every black person's grandmama.
For sure.
So it was like what Denzel told her to do, she did it. and then whatever he said went. And she backed him up off everything he did, even though he was kind of rough in that movie. But she backed him up every time her son came to her to try to backdoor Denzel.
No, she ain't never go against her husband. Regardless of how trifling he was, because she still was a good wife and a good woman. She wasn't going to compromise her morals just because other people around her.
Yeah.
To show the integrity of her character outside of just being his wife and the boy's mom. It was like, this is who I am, and now you don't see me for who I am. So when she started yelling at him and fussing at him, and she was crying and carrying on, that's what she's like, nigga, I deal with your ass. You crying and complaining about the world, and you come home, you take the world out on me. So shit, I'm just as fucked up as you. I'm in no better position than you are. I'm in the same damn raggedy ass position. Mm-hmm. So she did that role. She definitely killed that.
So yeah, so I had her put her at number 1, but Monique though, like when she did Precious, I didn't expect her to win an Oscar for it, because that movie was so deep and so distorted and mental, and
we hadn't seen nothing like that since Beloved.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
And then because then it had secrets in it too. It's like hold on now, you gotta wait to the end. It's like hold on, this what? Huh?
Yeah. Believe it or not, the book more fucked up than people say.
Yeah, the book is way worse. They could put half of that shit out there.
Yeah. So, but the thing about it's like what? Huh? What?
They even changed the name of it, so just so that you know, if you wanted to read the book, the name of the book is Push. I don't know the name of the author,
but that was Monique did her thing on that one. But as far as Octavia, I think the movie that when she was the basement, she played that crazy lady.
Oh, Mama, yeah.
I think that she did her thing on that one.
Oh, okay.
I liked her. Again,
but help. That was a good one though. That was a good one. But when she played Mama, I wasn't expecting her to beat it.
She did really good in The Shack as well. She did good playing. They broke the Holy Trinity down to 3 different parts, and she played God. And the backstory of the movie basically is that homeboy had a rough childhood with his father, so trying to connect with God was harder for him because of his lack of wanting to be fathered by something. So it was easier for him to listen to reason, learn forgiveness, and all the other stuff by talking to a woman. She played a really good, for them to have to be omnious, like when it really wasn't, it's more like rhymes and riddles. She did a really good job with the character, and it was good seeing her in that mom-like nature that she plays, but also being, I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like when Morgan Freeman plays God and Evan Almighty or whatever the case may be. It's kind of regal, but at the same time, it was pretty cool because she played the character really well.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but Whoopi, if I had to put her on the list, I would put her behind number 2 because her performance in Ghost, and it's like
that's my favorite movie.
It's like when I said about Forrest Whitaker. It's hard to give an ugly woman an award.
Hey, I'm gonna say this right here. Like, I haven't seen Ghost
running around talking to some shit,
and how a ghost fall in love with an ugly woman.
But I've always heard Ghost was a great movie.
He didn't fall in love with her.
He wasn't
needed her motherfucking help.
He wasn't hit. He loved her.
No,
I felt like he loved her. When watching it, like it wasn't a love story, but he was like.
It was almost a respect. He knew that was the only person that was willing to help his ass because she was the only person that saw him that was real, that was a human, that was still alive.
I gotta watch that movie
because
you got Whoopi Goldberg, and at the time, people might not understand this. Patrick Swayze was very big at the time.
And what is Shorty's name? What's the girl that played the wife or the fiance? Demi Moore. That's not Demi Moore. Who was that? Who played G.I. Jane?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Demi Moore.
That is Demi Moore?
Yeah, G.I. Jane is Demi Moore.
Yeah, that was her.
I just felt like he wanted her more than just to help.
No, you crazy. That's not what it was about.
I just felt like that. And
he respected Rita Mae Miller.
and I felt like her, like she talked to somebody that here and there, like if there was roses back then, he was her rose.
So I want to make this before I break down best performances in terms of best movie. So she could see ghosts?
She wasn't seeing him. She couldn't see him. She could
hear him.
But the point
of
her,
ghost?
But her point of
Patrick
her character,
Swayze.
Okay.
But the point of her character, she was already posing as one of those psychic ladies that sit down with the globe and connect with the spirit.
Oh, so she was faking.
So because she was faking, and that's how her and her sisters was hustling people in the hood, he was able to actually see her ass. And he went there, and when she actually could hear him, it freaked her the fuck out. So the whole time he terrorizing her ass to get her to do what the hell he need to save his girlfriend.
Oh,
he don't fall in love with her. He have an admiration because she don't just
he
go
don't
along.
fall in love with her, but
she don't just go along with the shit. So then he got to kind of terrorize her ass, and then they got this fight back and forth bicker type shit. But then she
but that's why I say was because they was fight the bickering. That's his love.
But no, they in public.
That's what I call. You know what I'm saying?
Can I be honest? That goes to my point about movies they should have won Oscars for. But it sounds like the Academy knew they fucked up when they didn't give her the Oscar in Color Purple, because to me, I didn't see Ghost, but what I seen,
my best movie yet.
My favorite movie from Whoopi Goldberg was Sister Act, but the best performance, Color Purple. Like Color Purple was amazing for her. For Octavia, I saw them all. I would still say Help was her best performance. For Jennifer Hudson, her best performance would be Respect, where she had to play Aretha Franklin. Like I thought she was amazing. Yeah. Regina King. It might be if Beale Street could talk, but it also could be Ray, because she did a very good job in that movie. She did her thing in that movie.
Yeah.
Monique, it would be Precious. It would be Precious for Monique. And for Viola Davis, if it's not Fences, the only other movie that can compete with it would be Ma Rainey's Bottom, which is Chadwick Boseman's last performance too, because that's an amazing movie. It's based off of a real life person, and she does a great job in that. So, but all these people was amazing in their films, man. Did you have any thoughts on these sisters?
No, they're all really great. I've always been a real big fan of, I kind of grew up coming to watch Black actresses at the time of Regina, seeing her in Poetic Justice, and then starting to see her more and more in different shows and movies that I like to watch, seeing her in sitcoms back in the day as well. Seeing her in Friday, she was always in my favorite movies. So I've always enjoyed finding out that she's that character or that voice, especially with Boondocks. I was hooked. So anything she put at, I put her as a just actress in general at number 3. If I was gonna go number 2, I would probably go Viola Davis. No. I would say Octavia. And the reason why I say Octavia is because her career it bloomed. It swelled. She got a good range. She could play a bunch of different characters, and you're starting to see her grow in her ability to put on. Viola is our current best female actress. It sucks that a lot of times they have these conversations about what they get paid and all these things, but I like that she has the notoriety to keep moving. And that's why I was so surprised that Angela had never, I don't really pay attention. I have to be honest to who received what awards and things of that nature. But it's surprising to me that we have a lot more of these powerful actresses that have never even received some of these awards. And it's crazy to me how Angela, out of all the things that she's ever played in, she has never won.
It's crazy, man. She's playing a lot of roles in. Like
her role and Waiting in Hell wasn't that long of a movie, y'all. Y'all gotta remember these was black cinema back in the day. They were very short movies. Waiting to Exhale ain't even that long, and she's known for setting this nigga's heart on fire. That whole scene gets played over and over and over again. How is that not worthy of those type of awards? So it made me hard to kind of judge them on where they are, because all of them have a lot of good roles, but they don't win for the roles that I think they deserve to win for. Like, even with Halle Berry, for instance, that shit that she won that award, that's sick as hell. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Halle Berry, to me, did a real good damn job in Gothica.
Yes, she did.
And I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on in the movie, and I actually enjoyed that movie.
Dorothy Dandridge, she did a good job playing her.
The fucking little boy, the thing with the little boy and throwing the baby away, and that was hard for her to damn play, but to get it for what she got it. I'm not saying that the movie was bad. Monster Ball was a very psychological movie, but yeah, those would be my top three.
And I'm gonna say this: I saw a white content creator, say this on TikTok earlier in the week to describe to white fans what Michael B. Jordan's win meant. And he basically used a stand-up line from Chris Rock where he says, for a black boxer to win, they have to knock the white man out, and that's how it is in life. When you look at a lot of these performances, even though they're not necessarily always these best actors' performances, when you line them up who they went up against that year, a lot of these the sisters and brothers, they had to knock the white people out they was going up against. That's how great their performances were. Like Denzel in Training Day, like
It's who else they was going against.
Yeah, compared to who they was going against that year, it was like Michael B. Jordan. When you look at the other white actors, like it was like their performance was straight, but
Leonardo DiCaprio, it was a good bit of people.
Timothy Chalamet, but it's like when you look at the performance what he did versus they did, and that's even in 2026, a lot of times for black people to get the proper recognition they deserve, which is why Ryan Coogler did not get Best Director, because he probably won on points if we're doing like a boxing match, but he ain't knocked the white man Paul Thomas Anderson out, and that's what you have to do to get these awards. And the fact that we only got 8 black women who's won Best Supporting Actress, 1 black woman who's won Best Actress. We only have 6 brothers who've won Best Actor, and I think it's only another 5 or 6 who's won Best Supporting. And we haven't even had a black man to win Best Director yet. When we've had a John Singleton, a Ryan Coogler, a Spike Lee, a Antoine Fuqua, who's directed Punisher, The Equalizer, as well as Training Day and films of that nature. This just shows that we got to kind of get better with the disparity in terms of these award ceremonies. But hey, mostly I want to celebrate Michael B. Jordan, man, because I've been watching his whole career. And congrats on winning the Oscar, joining this elite club that you joined.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask y'all one question.
F. Gary Gray. F. Gary Gray. My bad. I had to make sure I said that out of respect.
Yeah. So and Tyler Perry, you know what I'm saying? Got
Tyler Perry too. He's a great director too. He got movies. I mean, I don't know if he got Oscar-worthy films, but hey man, he made that content though.
Yeah,
I don't think he has gotten to Oscar level. I hate to say that because he makes good shit, but it hasn't got Oscar-worthy yet. I don't know what he wouldn't have to. It would have to be something totally separate from anything related to Madea or anything of the generation of Madea.
Just Tyler Perry, regardless, like for him to come to just to do what he done and have the people, everybody.
So please support everybody.
For black people, man, he give black people jobs.
And they be doing 2 or 3 shows at a time.
You might have to suck a dick, but he gonna give you a job.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah, but Tyler, you got to shout out Tyler Perry too. If you go put everybody else on there too. You got
for sure.
Yeah. So but one question. I know we about to end it all, but one question for y'all. Your favorite actress and your favorite actor, and I don't have to put black because this is no more black cheers. So.
My favorite actress, it would be a tie between probably 2. Angela Bassett and Viola Davis. Everything they do is amazing. They always, whether they have to lead the movie, and the reason why I'm saying them 2, not too many black actresses can do what they do, where they're the face of the movie or they're just supporting whoever's leading the movie. They do both very well. And as far as actors, man, Denzel just that motherfucking nigga, man. And I'm be honest, man, to a lot of the younger people out there, man, if you love Denzel, man, hey, man, go out there and watch Sidney Poitier's catalog, man, because over the last 5 years, he's in that top 5 conversation for me. I understand why, because his films and the way he acts in his films and the portrayal of his films, and I just want to say this real quick, the roles he took on reminds me of Denzel. I can see why Denzel modeled his career after him. He's always, even in that time in the 50s and 60s, playing black men that are respected, playing black men as doctors, lawyers, police officers. He's not shucking and jiving in his films, and for him to be able to do that during that time period gives me respect. But he's an amazing actor, and he was acting up to the late 90s, man. Like he got a movie called Eve with his daughter in it, where he's a teacher trying to help a little girl who's basically on drugs and in the streets, man. And he's probably like in his 80s or 70s in that movie, and he's phenomenal, man. Like definitely, Sidney Poitier would definitely probably be in that conversation too.
Yeah, I got Angela Bassett That's my leading lady too. Angela Bassett. That's got to be my leading lady. And I got Denzel, and in a close second, right behind Denzel, I got SLJ, Samuel L. Jackson.
Hey man, shit, man. Hey,
I got Samuel Jackson right
I
behind
ain't mad at
Denzel.
that. If my boy went to jail for taxes, bro, I would have Wesley Snipes in there.
I still have Wesley Snipes on there.
Yeah.
For my lady, I'm not gonna go with just the mere respect of how much you've done and how much of a leader legacy, because it's always gonna be Denzel and Angela. That's number one. So I'll let them be legends, and I won't add them to my list because that's already a known.
Facts.
As female, I will say I'm kind of leaning a little bit more towards what's the baby name? Nia Long. I like her growth as an actress. I like her transitions as an actress. Another person I will say that don't always get enough credit is Vivica Fox. I think she is an amazing Black actress. I think that she whatever she come out with and whatever role she's playing, whether it be from a soul food character to Why Do Fools Fall in Love character to could play that game. She's always in that generation, right at that generational woman that plays that character that Black women kind of subscribe to and support. So I like that. On the flip side for the guys, growing up, Morris Chestnut, you saw him in everything. I kind of grew up watching his characters develop and so on and so forth. And he's gotten older, but I really enjoy watching his acting abilities. And I say Omar Epps. Omar Epps has played in a lot of great stuff, from sitcom to movies, and from early Omar Epps to just all the different things he's played in. I've enjoyed watching his character develop, so I will use those in my top.
All right, man. Final thoughts, everyone?
Yeah. Final thoughts, man. I want to give a shout out to one of the best local rappers that I ever known. You know, J Rock the Gift. You know what I'm saying? You can go look at his music up on YouTube. And shout out to him, man. Shout out to J Rock the Gift. Go check him out. He was a gift to the people, you know what I'm saying? Gift to everybody else, man. Shout out to J Rock the Gift.
And my final thought would be, as we continue this year, man, we already about to enter into April, man. The year's going by fast. Whatever goals you trying to accomplish, whoever you trying to spend time with, man, don't sit around and wait, man. Just go ahead and do it, man. Like Nike said, just do it. In the words of Airbnb and Rakim, peace.
Yes, man. Y'all catch us at the next light, man. We in traffic, and I'm back quiet. Mr. DJ Rose, Verteezy, and C's, welcome you to the No More Black Tears podcast.
Black tears that's heaven sent. Barack the first black president. I love my black skin. I love walking in black excellence. Black power, let's represent. All black, that's evident. For sure, MLK and Malcolm X both didn't die for the hell of it. Strap your seatbelt, go and sell our land. What makes you think that we would sell our land? We wouldn't sell out now. What makes you think that we would go ahead and try to sell out then? No more black tears, black on black kids. Love as is, love with passion. Paying black bills, learning black skills, making black meals. Black is backing. Big shout out to Fred Hampton. I'm black and proud like I'm James Brown, but I ain't doing no acting. My people here from the motherland. This podcast now active.